We have to shift that mindset. We have to break that worldview that failure is the end of the road. No, 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 no. Failure is the beginning for us to start over again. Hello, family and friends, brothers and sisters, and fellow achievers. Welcome to another episode of KwadwoSpeaks. We are in a new month, and we're almost done with the year 2022. I want to wish you goodwill and blessings, and may they find you wherever you are. Today, I want to talk about something special. I want to talk about starting over. By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand what it means to start over and not be so scared of it. And also, you'll be able to use the benefits that lies within starting over and be able to apply it to your life in pursuit of anything you plan on doing. When we hear the term starting over, things comes into our mind of things that we wanted to do that didn't go according to plan. We think about failed relationships. We think about failed business ventures, a promotion that it didn't go through, or applying for a job that it didn't work out. And because of these things that didn't work out, we somehow don't want to start over again because the experience didn't end as we wanted it to. And this is actually natural when you think about it. You see, failure has been programmed and ingrained in us since we were kids, but that was not always the case. When you go way, way, way back, when we were toddlers, when we were children, we didn't know what failure was. All we knew was starting over. Think about it. When you see a child starting to walk, starting to crawl, the child will take the first step, it will stumble, it will fall flat on its face, and it will rise up again, and it will go again. The child will keep doing this over and over and over and over again until it can finally walk. Regardless of what the failures the child has, it uses the past experience as a stepping stone to get better, to improve. And through repetition of doing it over and over again, the child can finally walk. At that age in our lives, we had the power of starting over. We had the knowledge to start over and never be intimidated by past failures or whatever happened. Yet some way, somehow down the line, we lost this ability. We lost our ability to start over. And we became walled in with failures. We let failures overtake us. So when we start a new thing, we try something new and we fall flat on our face, we end up staying there. We don't want to try again. We don't want to give it another chance. And this has been the way it is for so long. But today, I want to disrupt that mindset that failures, no matter what it is an opportunity for us to start again. When you look at our grading system, I think it is so interesting. We have A, we have B, we have C, we have D, we have E. No, we don't have an E. That's right, we have an F. F stands for failure. C is average, but average starts with the letter A. A means you passed, you did everything, you excelled, excellence, but somehow we call that A, not E for excellence. Isn't that interesting? Yet F stands for failure. So at that very young age, you were told that if you fail, you get an F. That means you didn't pass, you should stay there. So our ability to start over, the things that we had at that young age, has been stripped from us. And now F has replaced our ability to start over. If I had it my way, I would change the grading system and I would replace F with S. S is the ability for you to start over. Anything that you failed, you don't get an F, you get an S to start over. Just as it was when we were children, as we were starting and learning how to walk. We fell on our face, we got up, we started over, and we walked again. We tried to walk again. regardless of whatever ventures you partook in. Maybe it was failed relationships like I've had, or businesses like I've had. Whatever it is, I want you to look at it different. It is not a failure. If it didn't go according to plan, it is not a failure. It is an S. You get a new grading system. An S. It is an opportunity for you to start again. When we think about starting over again, it gives us an opportunity to learn from our experience, our past experiences, right? When you think about an experience is literally knowledge. Knowledge of doing something. The more you do something, the more you have the experience of it. Think about some of the greatest basketball players, the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryant, the Steph Currys, the Michael Jordans, and so on and so forth. And there was one point in their life they could not even dribble a basketball. There was one point in their life they couldn't even make a three-pointer. They failed at that point. But you know what they did? They started over. They went at it again. And from the failures of the past, they were able to rely on that experience, that knowledge, to get better, to become better. And this is what happens when we start over. We are able to rely on past experiences. They say knowledge is power. But knowledge is not powerful if we don't apply it. And the only way we can apply the knowledge we've had from our past experience and failures is by starting over again. We have to shift that mindset. We have to break that worldview that failure is the end of the road. No. Failure is the beginning for us to start over again. Isaac Newton said this: if I'm able to see so far, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Our failures, our disappointments, our rejections becomes giants. They become stepping stones for us to stand on, to see further than we could ever see. So when we think about starting over, it should never be a thing that we should fear. We should embrace it. Finally, when we start over again, we give ourselves an opportunity to see a different side of us, a different perspective of us. When we go through ventures, when we go through things, journeys, ordeals, initially we go through it, it doesn't go according to plan. The very first thing we want to do is throw our hands up in the sky and say, I'm done. This is not for me. I can't do this. This is not meant to be. We have a lot of reasons for us to not start over again. But I tell you this, when you start over again, when you do that same thing again, you realize that, oh my goodness, I can do this. Oh my goodness, I can persevere. Oh my goodness, I am stronger than I thought. How is it possible? You see, the funny thing is that this thing that's within you has always been there, but you had no knowledge of it. You were only able to see this because you started over again. Well, family and friends, this brings me to the end of our message. Remember, failures is just an opportunity for us to start over again. When we start over, we're able to discover ourselves in a new limelight. And also, if we're able to succeed and see far above and beyond, it's because we rely on our past experiences to propel us. As I said, we stand on the shoulders of our own giants. So embrace the process of starting over. For the more you start over, you are able to achieve more than you ever thought. Thank you for spending time with me, and thank you for listening to me. I'm looking forward to talking to you again. I love you all. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'm looking forward to talk to you. See you later, and have a beautiful week. Bye.